and welcome back to GTAAP.
GTAAP?
We're gonna slow it down here a little bit on our walk and stroll through Switchmas on day 11 of Switchmas. We bring to you. We really should probably play this on day 8 because of Octopath.
I see.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, but we didn't have that much foresight.
Got it.
But we're gonna play. This is the demo for Octopath Traveler. Came out really early this year, if I'm correct, right?
Oh, why is this?
What are you doing? We're having technical difficulties here,
I'm
guys.
just trying to get the controller to work.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good.
So Octopath Traveler is going to be called Octopath Traveler. I don't know why they call it Project, because we all know what it's going to end up as. And you can play the demo for free right now. You can either play as Primrose, but since we don't want a total hard adult rating, we're going to go over here to Ulbrich. The more, I guess, traditional, simple character to play.
Yeah, I mean, he's your typical soldier.
I adore this game. Both little octopaths you can travel are great. And this little thing they did is really cool. Ulbrich's a badass.
He reminds me of Kaim from Lost Odyssey. Like the way they present him at the beginning of that game. They present Kaim as like this just monster on the battlefield.
And so to business. Who will die first? It's you who'll be dying. Look about you. We have the numbers.
Come on, guys, line up.
Enemy reinforcements on the left flank.
We have the numbers. Oh, look at the time.
We don't really have the numbers anymore.
Yeah, braggarts.
I think it's supposed to be Black Guards. That's weird.
No, that's how you pronounce that.
Oh, is that how you spell it?
Is blackguard.
Blackguards?
Blackguard.
Huh. Did not know that.
Retreat.
Chase after them, Ulbricht.
I could just throw my sword at them.
There you go.
So the two things that make this game amazing to me, one, this beautiful little tilt shift thing they're doing. How they're sprites, but they have this kind of 3D space to
It
play
almost
in.
has like a Advanced Wars kind of feel.
I can see that.
Like, you know, see what I'm saying? Yeah. At least that's the first feel I get out of it.
And the one thing that I personally think will be a second renaissance with Japanese role-playing games, like everything's voiced.
Yeah, that's nice.
Our foe attacked from both flanks. We have no orders from the crown.
As someone who is like an auditory learner, like it just makes me so happy not having to actually read all this.
Sir Erlon is with me. I know this.
His Majesty is well guarded. What are you talking about? I don't know. I got a feeling. And look at this. It's not like it changed my actions. We're in sepia tone. It's obviously the past.
Yeah, that's true.
Sir Erhard to decide. Surely His Majesty is in danger.
Perhaps not, but we must be certain.
Well, perhaps everything is fine, but I also noticed we all have Germanic names, because Japan's obsessed with them.
The king always lifts the men's spirits.
Yeah, you think Japan would want to stay away from Germany?
Well, you have to remember, during a certain period of their history, they're heavily influenced by German culture.
Yeah. You think just after that, though, they wouldn't want to.
They love Germans and they love us.
Yeah.
Us because we're the first, like, Westerners they really hung out with. And Germany because, well, they hung out with those Westerners a lot.
And yours,
No, I found it funny, on one of our playthroughs, we were talking about how they were never going to make another Soul Calibur again.
Oh my goodness!
And then, like, a day later, they announced that
Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, it's coming out.
The tale of souls and swords continues again,
Yeah,
retold eternally.
I just thought it was funny because Ulbrich and you got Reinhardt and like all the names, and there's a lot of German names in that game too. So it just reminded me of that. I literally was complaining about that they'll never make another one again, and they announced it.
Well, it seems a little late in the the fighting game renaissance that started with Street Fighter 4 and was like sort of supercharged with like Mortal Kombat 9 came out. And things were going really, really well, and then Street Fighter V came out. Still doesn't have a story mode. Not a real one.
Earhart.
I gotta give it to the voice actors. They're throwing everything.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they know what it's actually going to look like when they're going in for it, for the booth part of it.
Yeah.
You just know you're playing a character
hold on.
who's watching.
Just. Did you just kill the king?
Have you not eyes? The king
Yeah,
is
murder
dead
him, I'll murder
by
you too,
my
whatever.
hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I have white hair and can't be trusted.
That is true. If any of you have friends out there who have white hair, absolute evil. And you should not have him in your life because treachery is afoot.
Japan goes to that well a lot.
Treachery.
Almost to the point where it's absolutely true.
You a friend.
Not madness, treachery, if you will. Why are you telling me to call this treachery? That's not defending yourself.
Brothers indeed.
You dick!
Swords like this in the practice yards. And how many times have I told you?
All Air has to do is kill Ulbrich, and you can say it was all Ulbrich who killed him. I'm not gonna CSI and put that together.
I say
Gil Grissom's not here to collect bugs.
for the day I knew would come.
Nice.
It's just me, is there a real Sean Bean quality to his voice?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I can hear that.
So, which means he has to die.
Always.
Because if he's even remotely, tentatively close to Sean Bean. See, color! What, a little more color.
A little bit more.
Still has the realism of Brown, a lot of that. So Ulbrich left behind everything, and he's just sort of in the town defender for this little burg.
Grimmins! How'd you know it was me, sir?
A knight must always be on his guard, even when
Crikey!
Yeah, I was gonna say, crikey, sir!
Then I am no knight.
The Artful Dodgers come for us again!
Bubbles! Thought bubbles.
If you say so, sir. But there's lots of men what carry swords that can't do the half of what you do.
Is that a female voice actor doing
Probably.
that? I was gonna say,
You know what it really reminds me of? Luke from Professor Layton.
yeah, the very kind of Cockney.
Says what's what.
Boy, howdy, Professor, what kind of adventure are we gonna go on?
Yeah.
Crikey!
Tell him I'm on my way.
I feel bad for that series. I feel like they put out
Oh,
too many
soggy
too
biscuits.
Yes, sir.
What?
quick. The Leighton series. I feel like they put too many of those out too quick.
Tough to say. I mean, they were basically glorified Brain Age games in the sense of, like, the puzzles, you know, they just have, like, a whole treasure box full of them.
Yeah.
It was trying to go pay for all the expensive animation around it. Is the only reason they were making them even faster.
A man like me knows all. When that.
Alright, so this is Japanese RPG, so you can see we're just plot heavy here. The whole
Yeah.
thing about it is Ulbrich is thinking about the universe, fate, everything. Why did this happen to me? What does it all mean? Is there a god who would allow such terrible things to happen? It's been years since I've been a swordman. I left that life behind, but now I must bring back that life, even though I don't want to bring back that life. What is a sword? What is a man but a pile of miserable secrets?
I see.
For those of you who want to see the dialogue and actually play through it, this is
Just
actually
play it, it's free!
This is a free demo online. That's what we're playing right now, actually.
Indeed.
And like Max said, you have two paths you can play through: Ulbrich and
Just so.
Priscilla?
Primrose.
or Primrose. Excuse me.
Primrose is... You would think that Primrose the dancer would be the more, like, you know, fanciful and light story. You would be wrong. Primrose is on the road to revenge, and she is literally willing to do anything to get her revenge.
Yeah.
Even, like, really lower herself to a really ugly life.
You know what this also has the look of? The Bravely series. With like the 3D kind of effect.
Well, this is from the same team.
Well met.
Ah, that would be why.
Yeah, so that's why especially the pixel art looks the way it does. Well met.
Well, I was just thinking, so like when you played the Bravely series, like, did you ever play those?
Yeah, Bravely.
So like when you went into the cities, you could turn on the 3D and everything's
oh
separated.
yeah, no, the city building is very this. I'm just trying to see. There's a way to start a combat trainer, and I just want to show the combat system a little bit because it's very Bravely Default.
I see.
Oh.
Ooh.
So even this, where it's not fully voice acted, at least there's the little voice memos, sort of like the.
It kind of keeps you interested.
Ha! I see.
Gives you the context of how the words are supposed to be being said. At that point.
Right. All right, Philip's a good kid.
As you will.
You should train him to be a murderman like yourself. My boy's all I had since his father died. We're gonna just go with died. We're gonna go with died. Did he just run out on you? No, I really can't think that.
As you.
Okay.
It seems like these two are going to be like, there's going to be a lot of intersecting storylines.
Yeah, a lot of
Probably is
people have been referencing some games. I think the one that reminds me the most of is Setsuko Densku, or how the hell you pronounce that?
Suikoden?
No, not Suikoden. Didn't come out here. It's the Secret of Mana series. The third one was very built around that.
Oh, okay.
Well, Mitch.
Where you have like a bunch of different playable characters, but then you, that's right, you can challenge basically anyone around you.
So, yeah, it's implied that each of the characters has a special ability they can use in the field that you can't otherwise do.
Yeah.
So, like, Prim has the be real nice to guys button.
On your guard.
I think it's called Persuade, maybe?
Yeah, that won't surprise me. That's probably a safe way
Ulrich's
to
is the, you, how's it going? Hi, I'm the bread salesman. I will challenge you to battle to test your soul. I sell bread.
This is day old. I'll hit you with it.
All right, so here's the whole thing is almost all the characters you're going to fight have weaknesses, and you're trying to build towards those. So if I attack him just normally, I broke his shield. Sometimes if there's too many shields, you can't get through them, so you have to do things like wait turns and stuff like that. So if I go to boost.
Boost.
I can do even heavier attacks. And most of the characters, like I think he can switch between a sword and a spear. So this character's weak towards swords because you can see it down there.
Yeah.
But if I go to this, I can switch to the spear. And if I hit him with that, he's actually weak to both because he's a guy who sells bread. But notice his shield's down, which means now I can hit him really, really hard. He has no defenses. He's not going to really pull down my attack.
Yeah.
So that's when you would normally want to boost. And when you do that, you can actually boost multiple times, but then you're giving up future turns.
Yeah. So it's very much like the
Bravely and
Bravely
default.
system.
But
yeah.
arguably even smoother. So Ulbrich won some stuff and murdered that bread man. Yep. You cut me again. You attack boldlessly. It's like you're not even trained for fighting, like you're some sort of bread salesman or something. You're weak.
Oh, the poor bread salesman.
Alright, I'm gonna go deal with my internal injuries then. Have a great day, Ulbrich.
You just gonna leave him?
Oh yeah! That's what he gets for being weak.
Oh, jeez.
I think that's all I'm gonna really show you. It's a free download. Go play it. This is one of my most anticipated games of 2018.
Yeah.
I fell really deep into this demo and was really sad it was just a demo. Because at the very end you get the kind of, depending on which way you go, you start to see the cross where, like, how Ulbrich and Primrose are going to meet each other, for instance.
Gotcha.
Which is just really cool. So that's Bravely Default's sequel. Project.
There was
a second Bravely second.
There is.
Okay.
This is
what I was trying to
the
get
other
to.
project by the guys who made Bravely Default,
All right.
called Project Octopath
Octopath Traveler, which literally they sent out a poll of what do you think we should call it, and one of the answers was just Octopath Traveler, which is what it's going to be called. How stupid is this? You don't have a name like Octopath Traveler, and people just go, "Oh, that's forgettable. I don't know what that is." So awesome. I'm Mac.
I'm Kaz.
Bye.
Octopath Traveler. How many characters do you think it has?
Good question. We may never know.
Oh.
Your bread kind of sucks.